Good morning, my fellow option traders. Welcome to the daily scan for Tuesday, October 15th, 2013. Market affecting announcements on tap for today include the Empire State Manufacturing Survey, and then the Red Book at 8:55. Most of this other stuff is not tagged as having an effect on the market, so we're not going to worry about that too much, and let's just move right along and see what's happening overseas. In Asia, we had mixed results for their trading day. Some up, some down. Nothing really significant, just kind of on the average. Over in Europe, however, pretty solid bullish day for them so far. And that's probably what's going to happen here as well. As we swing over here, as soon as I get my clicks together here. Excuse me. All right, we have the futures up about 0.25% on average. Of course, the one that we like to focus on is the ES, and that correlates to the SPX, and for this week the XPXPM, and our short's at 1655. We should be pretty safe there if we take a peek at it. The chart, here we go. Yep, and here we are at 1655, and we're looking pretty good for this week. All right, let's go back here. We're looking at gold right now. Gold is down pretty significantly this morning. I'm not sure exactly where the floor is going to end up being for gold. Our GLD covered call here is not looking very good. I got to go back here and get this in sync. There we go. So if we look here, we're looking maybe at support around 1200. And if we break through that, then we need to kind of worry about our covered call a little bit. And it's not going to help us to see that. Let's just go back here. Yeah. So that's 1170. I believe that is what that says. 1179. Is what it's telling us. So around 1180. Just for the heck of it, I'm going to throw an alert on there. I don't know what I'll do if it gets down there, but I'll put an alert on there. Who knows, it may hit it today. Well, that'd be quite a bit. That's like $100 almost, so we're probably not going to hit that. For oil, we're looking at around 102, 101.81 to be exact at the moment. And that's a good sign for my trip this week. I haven't looked at gas prices lately. So I'm assuming that they're still around the 325, 330 level. Just making an assumption based on the price of oil here. And that's it for what we're going to look at. We're going to take a look at our current portfolio. We have a bear call on Apple. Let's take a look at the chart on Apple. That's probably a little scary. We have a 510 there for a short. We're almost at 500. So that could be a tad scary. And that's for this week. So I'm going to put a bail alert on here at, we'll make it 503. Alright, I have that one logged in. CF here is a bull put. I'm not sure exactly where that one may be headed for today. We have quite a ways to go on that. And we have 4 more days to get back up to this break even, or the short. That's not the break even. The break even is actually at 209.04, so it's $1 less roughly than our 210 short. I'm not sure about that one. We'll just keep an eye on it. No alerts or anything. Goldman, we have a bear call on as well. A little bit concerned about that one. We'll take a peek at that chart. That's looking pretty aggressive right now, although we do have a hook down. So we're just going to keep an eye on that one for today. This week may not be as sweet as many other weeks. LinkedIn with our bear call here, I don't believe that we have anything to worry about there, especially if I look at the prices here that they're down less than 10 cents. So we're pretty safe there. Our panic bail here on this particular day, which was 10.8, may have been for naught, because as we say, many times they come back. Sometimes they don't though, so you have to do what you have to do. So we're probably pretty safe on that. We already covered SPXPM. So that's it for our current portfolio, and we'll jump right over to the A+ list, and we'll start out with Apple to see if there's any possible entries for you folks. Not for me, but for you folks. So we did have a drop down here below the 45, and that would have been a sign for a secondary entry, one for this week, with this week's expiration, or even last week's expiration. It may have worked out. See the hook? No, it probably wouldn't have. Sometimes the timing is just bad on these two for picking your expirations. But anyway, we are in with that bear call, and I may just exit that today anyway, especially if a deal is agreed to in Washington. I may not be able to get out fast enough, who knows. Alright, so Amazon, we were looking for a bear call on this too with this target up here. We still have a PPS down arrow here, and we have a very flat trend. So there may be a play here. We'll activate this and move it over. There may be. We'll have to see if it develops or not. I'm just looking here. Overall on the weeklies, we have a lot of confirmation that we're going to get a move back down again. So let's just see if that plays out or not. Alright, Baidu. Okay, we have a PPS down. Let's see here. We have a lot of indicators here that this is running out of gas. Over on the weekly, we're seeing definitely some down movement. Here, when it moved down, we had some nice sideways movement, and that may happen again here. So let's keep an eye on that one and see how that works out. This may be a candidate for a counter trend trade. So I'm going to put a target up here. That may be a little bit confusing to you, but sometimes this could work out. If you wanted to jump in here, if we get confirmation on this hook down here, what might we be looking at for this week? 3 days left. on the call side, we would be, yeah. See, when a stock's around $100, I'd like to see $1 strike spread, not $5. And here you can see down here they are, but it moved up here and they didn't add any more strikes in here. So that is not what I would like to see. So here we have, a while back, thinking about a bull put at 146 and 143, and that would have worked out. So, and don't like what I'm seeing there with those $5 spreads, so I'm going to take a pass on that. Celgene, also getting some indicators here as well that they are running out of gas. Same pattern, following the market pretty much, but looking pretty darn bearish. So might there be another target here for a sort of a counter trend trade? There could be. So for this week, what are we looking at for strikes? Here we have $5 spreads again, and the same difficulty picking something out here. There's not enough money in this one to take the risk. So if you want to attempt, say, a 50-50, and you collect enough on that, yeah, that's pretty deep in the money, though. You would have to get a pretty, that's a $4 move. I don't know. I wouldn't want to do that one either. Just take a pass on that. CF, we're in on that one. We already kind of covered it. It looks like it's moving up here, and it may be done with this confirmation on the bearish side here with some sort of move up, which is entirely possible. And that, of course, is what we're trying to read into this so that our trade is successful. So we'll just have to wait and see on that one as well. But nothing in there for right now. Chipotle. Boy, it took a hit yesterday. Really, the last time Chipotle was in the news was in August? You got to be kidding me. Wow, there's something wrong with that news consolidator on that one. But looking very bullish, very bullish, very bullish. It may just stay up here for another week, and that's all we count here. These hooks are a week, so another green line staying above the 80 would be good for us. But we have earnings this week, so take that one off the list. Google. All right, we have earnings this week on Google too. Thursday. They always like to have their earnings the evening before expiration. That's just their thing, I guess you could say. So we are taking a pass on that one. Goldman. Oops. Yeah, we took a look at that one. It looks like as though it's gathering some strength here on the weekly, but short term we're in a hook situation here, so we're hoping that it moves down as well. And we have earnings this week too, so we're going to have to make a decision on that today or tomorrow. So we're watching it. All right, LinkedIn, we covered that one. I'm not going to hit that one again. MasterCard. Yeah, we are looking for it to come down here, give us an entry. We might have to move that over a little bit. Wait for that one to mature just a tad more. Netflix. Wow, is all I got to say. we were going to do a call for last week's expiration. Not sure that that would have worked out very well. But anyway, they have earnings next week, 10/21. It would be Monday, I believe. And we'll see how they work out. Going to stay away from that one for this week. Got a nice hook down here, so hopefully you folks might have gotten in on that one. Made a really nice move yesterday. Priceline, we have our earnings calendar on. I just want to show you here that as of right now we're up 50 bucks on that, and we're right in the most profitable price range, which is our strike prices. Stock's at $1,017, and we would be up 50 bucks on that. So this is where the calendar is at. And we have earnings out here quite a ways away. Let's see if we can collect some premium on that particular calendar as this short November 2 decays. November 2 on this chart is right here. I think we need to go in one more step here to get a good look at weeklies. So this is the second expiration in November is here the 8th, and the first week is the 1st. So that's where we're at with that one. Back out a little bit so you can see things a little bit better. We'll see how Priceline works out. Is there a short-term entry here? Yeah, there is. If you wanted to jump in on this particular hook right here, this would have been a pretty sweet spot to get in on, because with this big dip here, the response to go, the pressure to go back up, the buyers come into the market and snap this baby up for a mere $1,000 a share. Gee, wow. That's really great. Tesla. Oh yeah, we had our panic move here. We lost some money on this. We would have been just fine. Last Friday it would have gone above, and it would have been a successful trade. Sorry about that, folks. Sometimes that happens. Anything happening now? Sure, yes. We had a nice hookup here. Hopefully some of you guys jumped in on that. And then Visa. We were directionless here, I guess you could say, for quite a while, but now it looks like as though we're making a nice, positive, sweet-looking little bull move here. And how far away are their earnings? We got enough time to do a couple more trades on this, so maybe it will come back down and give us an entry. All right, so that's it for today. For today's daily scan. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day and happy trading.